Yo, what is going on, guys? Biscuits here, and we are back with another video. In today's video, we're going to be customizing the Dinka Kanjo SJ. This vehicle is based on a 5th generation / 6th generation Honda Civic Coupe. And I've actually never made a customization video on this car, so that is what we're going to do today. So without further ado, let's hop in here and get straight to customizing. So the Kanjo SJ is in the Coupes class, and it is also in the Tuners subclass. So starting off with the armor and the brakes. For the front bumpers, we have a street with the tow hook. We have a racer bumper, drift bumper with the intercooler. Hold on, drift? Who's drifting in a front-wheel drive Honda Civic? Tuner bumper and the arc bumper. Let's go for the arc bumper. For the rear bumpers, we can do painted. Tuner, we have a racer. We have the Racer Mark II, the street bumper, the Street Mark II, a drift bumper, Drift Mark II, and the Time Attack bumper. Oh boy. All right, let's go for the street bumper. Engine. Start off with the air filters. We can do boxed, do the meshed, the cone, or the mushroom air filter. All right, well, we got to go mushroom because I love mushrooms, especially when they are magical. Engine cover. We can do primary, secondary, chrome, carbon, skull, or the camo. Yeah, let's go for the camo engine cover. For the engine tunes, we'll go level 4, strut brace. Let's go for the carbon racer strut brace. Exhaust, dual exit. We have the tuner, the chrome tuner, the big bore titanium, the chrome big bore. We have an angled titanium and a chrome angled. Let's go for the tuner fenders. All right, so we can do secondary fenders, do carbon fenders, cutout fenders, primary cutout, secondary, and the carbon. I'm just leave that stock. Hood, we do have some hood catches, chrome angled, latch, blue, red, and gold. Hood. All right, so we have a Dinka hood. We have it in secondary. We have the carbon hood, the vented Mark II hood, the drift hood. We have the skinned hood, secondary skinned. We have a see-through hood, secondary see-through. I'm definitely feeling the carbon vented hood. Interior. For the dash, we can do an adept interior. Looks like it adds the NOS bottle right there in the center. Semi-stripped, race stripped, blocked dash and stripped, and finally the carbon dash. Let's go for the adept interior, that way we can get the overly obnoxious e-brake and the NOS bottle. Seats. Alright, got some racing seat options here. Let's go for the carbon sports seat or the steering wheel. I kind of like the Sprint Clubman. It looks like we have a little bit of the primary paint in the top center of the wheel there. Lights, headlights, we absolutely got to go xenon lights. Underglow, absolutely. Not sure on a color yet. We will come back for that. Livery. Okay, we've got Dinka black stripes, white stripes. Got to have the shopping list in black. Also have that in white. San Andreas black waves, white as well. We have sketched speed, Pisswasser racing livery, Durex. Have the Channel X, and I do like the Channel X livery. It's pretty sick, but my issue with it is the lettering on the passenger side is backwards. We have the Pisswasser blue gold. We also have a few more racing liveries, the Junk 24, Atomic 11, Princess Robot Bubblegum, and Exorbio. So I really like this Endurex livery. Let's go ahead and throw that one on. Mirrors. All right, secondary carbon, the GT mirrors. GT mirrors. Okay, why are the GT mirrors like massive? It's like twice the size of the stock size mirrors. The tuner mirrors, secondary and carbon. Okay, so I guess we're leaving the mirror stock because those options all look pretty bad. Plate. Right, we got to go custom biscuits plate, of course, but let's go ahead and make it yellow on black. Roll cage. We can do a street half cage. We also have a secondary street. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go for a roll cage this time. Roof. Roof fins, painted roof fins. We have the GT roof spoiler, a primary roof spoiler. So the primary extends the livery. That is actually pretty sick. And we had that in secondary, arc, roof spoiler, secondary, and carbon. Let's do it. Let's do the primary GT roof spoiler. All right, roof. Extended antenna. We have a primary sunroof, arc roof deflector. We have it in Mark II deflector. We also can add some roof bars and actually can do a roof tray as well. Let's go for the arc roof deflector. Side panel. So we can turn the side panel and paint it primary, give it more of a like modernized look. You can do secondary and carbon as well. So let's go ahead and do the primary. Side skirts. So we can change the stock plastic side skirts to primary. We can do them secondary. We also have the racer skirts. We have street, drift, the GT skirt, speed, tuner, performance. You know, I kind of like the GT skirt. It adds like a little vent to the side there. So let's go for that. Splitters, primary. Do it in secondary. We also have a drift. We have a tuner splitter. We also have a tuner Mark II splitter. We have the arc splitter. We have the arc Mark II splitter. We have a street splitter, street Mark II splitter. And we also have a GT splitter. Yeah, let's go for the GT splitter. That looks pretty sick. And moving on to the spoiler. So we have a lip spoiler. We have the tail spoiler. We have a track spoiler. We have the arc spoiler. Now the arc spoiler, that looks like an OE Honda Civic SI spoiler. So this would be a spoiler you would get from the factory if you purchase an SI model. We have a drift spoiler. We also have a tuner spoiler. And finally, we have some big weighing options. We have the racer spoiler and the performance. Let's go for the racer spoiler. For the suspension, we are absolutely going to slam this all the way down and maximize the handling. Look at that camber. That is crazy. So let's go competition, suspension, transmission. Let's go race and turbo, of course. Window tint, let's just go for a light smoke so we can still see the NOS bottle in there. For the wheels, we absolutely got to go Cosmo. For a color, let's go stone silver. And tires, let's go bulletproof. All right, now we just have the respray. So we have a primary color. We also have a secondary color. Secondary color is going to be the brake calipers. And also it's going to be the engine bay underneath the hood. We also have a trim color, and that's going to be the insert of the seats. And the crew emblem goes on the side of the doors. For the primary paint, let's go metallic stone silver. For the secondary color, let's go red prismatic pearl. And trim color, let's just go red, and we'll match it up to the brake calipers. And let's go back to the underglow. I guess let's go ahead and make it red to match up with our secondary color. All right, I believe that is all the options there. So let's go ahead and get this outside. We can do a sound test and some first driving impressions. Alrighty, and here is the Kanjo SJ outside and fully tricked out. Look at those red calipers. You can already see them like starting to color shift a little bit in the sunlight. It's a little disappointing. The spoiler itself, like the center portion, is not carbon fiber. It's just like a black. Let's go ahead and get all the doors open. Starting off underneath the hood. Look at that engine model. That is sick. I love the red prismatic pearl paint on the engine bay, as well as the carbon fiber strut brace and the camo painted engine cover. Coming around here to the passenger side, as you can see, you got the racing seats with the red inserts. And what is this? Is this like a stain? Nice. We got the stained racing seats, ladies and gentlemen. We also got the racing interior with the fire extinguisher, the oversized e-brake handle. Coming around here to the trunk, you can see the fuel cell setup. Coming over here to the driver's side, as we can see, we have 3 pedals. So this is a manual transmission, of course. I'm not really sure where the stick shift is, though. That's confusing. We have no stick shift, but 3 pedals, okay? And we also have the stain on the driver's seat as well. That just screams Honda Civic vibes. All right, let's give it some gas to that sound test. Nice, I guess. Sounds okay. Before we forget, let's go ahead and stance this thing down via the interaction menu. And vehicle stance lowered. And oh man, look how slammed this thing is now. Look at the exhaust right now. The muffler is literally on the ground. All right, let's go ahead and confirm the drivetrain. So the Kanjo SJ is front-wheel drive, like most Hondas in real life. The Kanjo SJ has a top speed of 107 miles per hour. Now, with this car being front-wheel drive, this car does have quite a bit of understeer, especially while under acceleration, but that is just kind of to be expected with any car that is front-wheel drive. So yeah, definitely not the best handling, but again, you don't buy this car because the performance, you buy this car because the customization. Alrighty guys, so there you have it, the Dinka Kanjo SJ. Overall, this is a pretty sick tuner's car. The customization, it was very good on this car. You can pretty much make any sort of build that you could possibly dream up. Now, when it comes to customizing cars in this game, it is hands down my favorite thing to do. I love customizing the cars in GTA Online and making them unique. So if you are a fan of customizing cars just as I am, then yes, I would recommend the Kanjo SJ. However, if you're looking to buy a car in the coupes class for racing, this is not it. I would definitely look elsewhere because you're not going to win any races. I will go ahead and wrap the video up here. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, smash the like button. Also, please consider subscribing to the channel if you are new here. Thank you guys for watching. Please stay safe, and I will catch you all on the next video. Peace out.